Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. We're having a good time. Now, first of all, a couple of little things that I should address immediately. And by address I just mean fix. One. Apparently, these wires connecting into this joint plate is a complete circuit. I didn't realize that you could wire into a joint plate like this, so in theory I should just be able to snip like that. Ah, okay. And then grab a wire bridge and put you there. And we'll make you a priority 9 just so that people do it. It's going to depower all of this. That's fine because we've just disconnected power. But in theory, that should make this work smarter. Let's see. So now, power comes out of here into this system and into this system. And you drain down on purpose and then slowly go back up. Let me just check that this is working. There is quite the potential load off of this. Why is that? Oh, two of those are they are pretty expensive power wise. The 240s on the pumps. Okay, that's 480, and then oh yeah, and then you're connected here, which is a bit of a problem actually. I think what I need is oh yeah, I think I need to switch you off, right? So that now this is just powered here by you, and then any excess power goes into here, right? And then you continue to charge, but can pull power back this way to power this. And you run off of the main grid power. Or, yeah, I think that works. Though having this off, hold on, let's turn this back on and just. Looks like it works better when that's on, which makes sense because we're trying to suck up the hydrogen. There's a decent amount of hydrogen up there, but it's all about how frequently it gets pumped through here, you know, because this bad boy is pumping like crazy. And gas pipes can only move 10 kilograms at a time per like individual cube. We'll leave that to run as it is. The other thing I wanted to do actually is I wanted to take some advice, which was that this setup right here is pretty okay, right? Double airlock to try and keep the heat inside here, which actually it's working quite well butting up against the cold. But things like this leaky oil fissure, the reason I've got this is just going to build up and up and up and up and up, right? Which means until we're ready to use it, we actually don't need a door here because we don't ever need to get in here. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to wall this up so that even if it does get hot in here and hot in here, the insulated tile will really stop the temperature from flowing out here. Which is just like a small tip and fix that just, it's a bit like a bit of optimization, you know? Same with widening these areas. Actually, by the way, I do want to widen you because the gas still only has one tile to pass through here. Yo, it's hydrogen-y. Sorry, chlorine-y. Has this always been chlorine? I think, oh, because it all came out of here, didn't it? Yeah. But that makes sense because we specifically designed it to get rid of all of this because there was bleach stone, but we've got rid of all the bleach stone and now we're all good. I should build a tasteful memorial for Otto. Hold on. Furniture? No, maybe it's further in the research. Decor. Okay. I thought it was decor. No. Where else would you put a tasteful memorial? Let me have a look, see. Unless it's already I already have it somewhere. Hold on. Tasteful memorial. Okay, that's nice. I'll make it out of granite. Does it have decor? Oh, -15. Okay. But we'll actually have +5 because of the +20 granite decor. Can you not place it too far away? Why is that? I guess it has to be in the colony. Oh no. It's just weird. Okay. Let's put one there. And then we can put Otto in there. Just so he's not, you know, still down there. Show him a bit of respect, you know? I'll take a mushroom, I guess. Let me just double check exactly where we were. Oh, right, we found this thing. The Somnium synthesizer. The Smithsonian Museum. I remember we found that. And we're going to do something with that. And, where was it? Was it here? Yeah, temperature here is okay. So we could actually walk into the oil biome right now. And not our duplicants wouldn't be too bothered by it. They just have to steer clear of the oil because that's -70 and that is going to hurt. But it means that we could start mining a bit of this diamond and use them for extremely decorative diamond pots. And as suggested, glass walls made out of diamond so that you can let the lovely decor from certain buildings, like here, spread a little bit to other places. So, you know, that's good information to know and good stuff for us to be trying to do. Right. Build a couple of those. Just to keep the heat in. Temperature-wise, this cold biome is actually doing quite well at fighting off the heat in here. I'm impressed. Will it eventually waste all of the cold in here, or will this will the Wheezeworts be able to keep up with it? I don't know. Oh well. Right, if you just give me a moment to double check the various things that were mentioned to me. So that I know, because there's stuff that we need to do. Also, I don't need to worry about the neural vacillator right now. Well, not that one, sorry, the one that's up here, because apparently you get the recharges from space missions, which does mean eventually we need to go to space, which would be wicked. But it means for now, I don't have to worry. Oh, look at that, a little oxalite G. Oh, another cold biome? Actually, that's all one contiguous biome, isn't it? Yeah, there's no abyssalite between them. One part's just cold. I do want to go over here and explore all of this stuff because there's more buildings and stuff, and eventually I'll find a teleporter. Sorry about the janky scrolling right now. I've got my other hand on my phone so I can pull up the list of things. Right, that one was about the oil biome, which we covered. That was about the airlocks. Tasteful memorial, yeah. Oh, I have not looked up the liquid lock yet. I will do that though. Which is the thing we were discussing down here, where we had like liquids set up here and here, and then here and here, which meant that gases couldn't move up. You can set up like V-shaped liquid locks so that duplicants can walk through, but gases can't travel through, which is useful in a case like this, where, well, it was like this, or like, let's say we opened, or we wanted to go in here, but it's full of hydrogen. We'd have a gas lock or liquid lock, so that our duplicates can do through, but the gas can't physically traverse back. Same with if we wanted to stop all of this nastiness from coming up, that kind of thing. Right, so that was that. Fix the oxygen, yep. Polluted oxygen tends to stay at the level it is at. Okay. So we have some around here. There's some here, but we don't have a nearby deodorizer. That's not too bad, the polluted oxygen just being there. I think I'm okay with that for now. What? Gravitas shipping container. Oh, goodness. Story trait, mysterious hermit. An unfamiliar building has been discovered in my colony. There's movement inside, but whoever the inhabitant is, they seem wary of us. If we can convince them that we mean them no harm, we could very well end up with a fresh recruit and a useful new building. Okay. I'm sorry. Is there just our homie living over here? Oh, there's another vent. There's another vent. Okay. Well, now we have to go over here and touch all of this stuff. So I was just seeing if they could jump that, but they can't. Check this out. Didn't mean to do that. Cancel the two of you. Then dig that. And that. Get rid of you. Ladder up here a little bit. Okay, that's good. So we can just see what we've got going on over here. There's more, more cold in there. Okay, so another cold biome. This is a warmish biome, but it's not hot. It's not like this. But it's not cool or like temperate like up here in our main area. Anyway. Oh yeah, that information about the carbon skimmer. I don't think I'm going to run a carbon skimmer just yet because it feels like a waste of power. When, as you suggested, I could just dig a hole out here and as I excavate the oil biome, let all the nasty gas sink down here. As a, like, decent, like a midterm solution, right? Because obviously eventually it will start to pile back up again. But excavating a big old hole, pardon me, a big old hole down here, especially with the, because I want the diamond, I want the lead for power wires, all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty useful. Whoops, I just closed the thing. That one, that one, that one. That was the liquid lock thing. Electrolyzer produces enough for 8.8 duplicates. Oh, really? Do I not need a second electrolyzer right now? I have 8 duplicates. Hold on. Let me disable this electrolyzer for now because we're currently pumping way too much oxygen into here and therefore into the base. Eventually it will build up as well. Yeah, so we're good for now. We will need more if we go over 8 duplicates, but we could probably also wait a bit because we have, well, moderate gas pressure. We could get more gas pressure pretty much everywhere, but not by much. What do you mean ceiling collapsed? I don't think any ceiling collapsed over here. Unless they dug something and more sand fell? I don't know. Anyway. Right, I need to make a hatch ranch. I do need to make a hatch ranch. Because when I make a hatch ranch, Graham will tell me how to make, how to do Dracos. Hatches. So hatches, they eat coal. Sorry, they eat material and produce coal, but that's not why we want to ranch them. We want to ranch them for food. The byproduct is nice, but mostly it's the food. Whereas the Drecos produce reed fibers, but they will also, if you have them in a particular environment, I forget what it is. I think sand fell and that's why the quote-unquote ceiling collapsed. If you have Drecos in a particular environment, it's in another comment, but I just don't have that one in front of me. Instead of producing reed fibers, they'll produce like an organic bioplastic that you can shear and use as plastic instead of the massive industrial machinery you would need in an industrial brick. Though one day we will eventually have one of them because we'll probably be using more material than just some ranched Drecos can provide for us. But in the meantime, I need to find a place where I can comfortably ranch Drecos. Hatches, sorry. And I think, if I may suggest, I do it like somewhere over here because we've already excavated such a large area. Maybe even up here. Actually, do you know what would be smart? Let's find out any information we can about them. Here we go. I wanted the comfortable range. So 10 to 20 degrees is comfortable. Minus 30 to 70 is livable. Okay. So this is up to 29. Oh, that's even warmer than that. Down here is their livable range or their comfortable range. This will warm up as we start to ranch in there, because at the moment it's the coolish air from here that was making its way up. Oh, actually, also let me just check. Yeah, I think we're pulling more hydrogen through now that we've got 2 pumps pumping just the one electrolyzer. I will run it like this for a while to thin out the relative gas amount. And then we can restart the other electrolyzer if necessary. Right. Sorry, hatches. Let me just double check. Yeah, they don't drop any liquid or anything. So we can just produce, or just build even, a hatch ranch. Why don't I put it like... How big would you hatch ranch? Like, could I just do this for now? And that? Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You know? Do a little something like this so you can ladder down and walk across. Or hold on, actually. No, do you know what would be a good idea instead? Is for them to come down on top of the hatch ranch, because a hatch shouldn't be able to climb a ladder, right? So we'll need a joint plate here. Power. Heavy what? Joint plate. Oh, that. Is okay, so I need to deconstruct the heavy watt wire. Okay, so hold on. Is there any other like information I can pull? No, I was wondering, is there like they'll just eat stuff and produce coal? And you're doing the same thing. I don't really know the difference between the various hatches. Yeah. But they all seem to have the same livable temperature. Okay. That's fine. So we'll do this. We will... I'll need a way around this. Because I still want to get down there. Hmm. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll figure it out. But for now, so we're going to set this up. This way we can put hatches in here. Do I need to catch a hatch? And if so, where's the? Oh yeah, I need a critter trap, right? And a critter drop off. So I must have these. I'm just unsure what they would be in. Stations, maybe? There's a shearing station. Where would you put a critter trap? Food, maybe? Oh, food. Oh, critter trap needs plastic? Okay, I don't think I need a critter trap like that. Could I just egg incubate critter some hatches? This might seem weird. Oh, hatchling eggs. Three units of critter eggs, but 0 units. What eggs do I have then? Egg. 1 shine nymph egg, 1 pinch egg, 1 pip egg. Okay. Fair enough. Righty ho. Tell you what I'll do. Also do that. Deconstruct that. Ladder down like that. And that'll be so that I can heavy watt joint plate over these 2 bits and then just have a like an airlock here maybe. Okay, and so I'll pop an airlock. It might not even need to be an airlock, it could just be like a door. And you know what we will want? Because let's not be stupid. We're probably going to want some airflow tiles. Just to let some air move up and down through here. Because there's going to be movement in here now. There's people going to be up and about. Okay, and then we want to take the ladder, deconstruct you, ladder, deconstruct you. Deconstruct the heavy watt wire, heavy watt wire, heavy watt joint plate. Boom, boom. Like so. And then we can hatch ranch in here. Some would describe me as hatching a plan. Ha 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 ha. Good one, me. Right, so you're pumping. You've got no power, which makes sense because we have no power. Okay. Oh, go on, give me a hatch egg. I dare you. Nah, shiny nymph eggs, Drecklet eggs. I don't mind if I do. Let's sweep these Drecklet eggs up. This is perfectly in time so that when I figure out how to ranch a hatch, I can hatch a Drecklet and then get friggin' things going. Hold on. Can I ranch? Ranching. Tame and care for wild critters. Grooming station, critter drop off, shaving station, critter feeder, fish release, fish feeder. It's a grooming station. This allows the assigned rancher to care for critters. Assigned duplicants must possess the critter ranching skill. This building is a necessary component of the stable room. Spell pretty, feel happy, and produce more. Okay. Is that necessary for hatch ranching, or can I hatch ranch the same as like a Paku ranch, which is just dump them in a hole and let them go? Actually, are there any hatches anywhere? I don't think so. Can I be honest? I think I killed them all. I murdered all the hatches that I used to see. Oh, hold on. Let me get a high priority mop job there. And a sweep job on the water, because it's just off-gassing nastiness into my beautiful base. Let's not be doing that, homie. Okay, and then carbon down here. We've got water down here, which makes it difficult for people to get down here because it's very icky to breathe. Oh, they actually mined over to here. There's more stuff down here. So you're cold, you're temperate. Oh, there's another thing over there. Okay. Hold on. Are you the same? Oh, wait, what are you? A natural gas geyser. Another natural gas geyser. So we have 2 natural gas geysers. Would 2 natural gas geysers be enough to power a natural gas generator, I wonder? Like, could I suck up the gas from here and from here, pump them into a series of storage tanks? Let's just say here for now, right? And then from there up into the natural gas geyser when we need it, or natural gas generator. Because they're not gonna pump out at the same time, because they could have very different like activation periods. But it's just interesting to know actually that there's another one. Right, so what we're gonna do is hold on. You don't need to mine that high, you're insane. Right. Then we're gonna go. Right, you're all the same thing. Temperature, roughly. We're gonna go up like that. And then we can go through here. Then down like that. Although I think actually... Oh no, yeah, we're fine, we'll do that. That way we can get over to here and see what's going on. We might we're gonna spill this water everywhere, but again, we should be fine. We could maybe just dump it into the brine down here. Okay, bleach stone. Poke shell, you're scary. Or are you? Are you the one that attacks? Oh, and they're digging over to here as well. I'm always so curious. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Ah. Okay, edge of the map discovered. So we've discovered both sides of the map now. I like that. So I want to see what this one is. I would love to see what the other one down here is, and I'm very curious about the 2 natural gas geysers and what I may be able to do with them. Is it okay. Oh yeah, we've got this thing over here. We definitely need to go more to the right, but further down and further up. Because we've discovered this quite large area over here. Where we started setting you up. Hold on, are we completely out of power? We have no coal. Oh. Okay. Do that. Let's build to a U. And a 9. We have no coal, which means we have no power, which is very scary. What I might need to do... Hold on, is there just a patch of coal somewhere that I'm missing? There's a fat stack of coal here, so we can maybe grab some of that. Now remember, coal, there's loads of coal here. Coal is our temporary power source, okay? We're not relying on it forever, but while we are relying on it, boy oh boy are we relying on it. So we'll do this. And then we can dig over to here. And then get all of this coal. Yeah. Nice. What that will require though is one of those. And probably one of those. There's more coal up here as well. Did they... Okay, they put some in. Right, we've got power going again. This is good. We use power for so much. And we really do not want to be in a situation where we have none. Right. What's next on their agenda? I forget. Maybe I'll prioritize like these high up just so I can have a look at what's over there. We're probably going to want to get up to this guy. Greet occupant. Okay. So, do we get a guy out of this? I assume we get a guy out of this and we can store stuff. You can store 250,000 kilograms. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. So let's see. They're still mining a bit of this, but we do be needing it, so I'm okay with it. Right, we've been up here, yeah, and we saw all of this stuff. What if we... What if we then dug up like that, just to see what's up here? Don't tell me you're suffocating. I won't be having it. Unless you actually were suffocating, in which case you have to tell me. Oh, and I know that we're not going to be able to do this just yet because we have to physically mine through here first. I think we can walk past that. I'm not sure. Oh, you should probably dig that as well so you can actually get to the coal. Alright, so they're going up here. They're making their way up. Kind of thought that this would be the priority one. Oh, it is. Oh! That's a regular steam vent that will produce 500 degrees steam, which is perfect because we can cool the steam off just a little bit and then have it run through a steam turbine, right? In order to do that, we need yellow science. in order to get yellow science, we need you. Yes, data analysis points? I guess so. Let's have them do that, a little bit of that. Just so I can see what I maybe need to achieve to unlock that. To start data analysis. But we have a steam vent, which is nice. Now I'm quite happy for them to come over here and do this bit. So they can discover what's going on down there. Let me go back through the list just for a bit, just to make sure I've done everything. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you did give me a step-by-step. How am I marching on future playthroughs? Excess hydrogen from your spom in order to do the Dracos. Right. Where is my episode 20 of this? Here. No, here. Right? Take me there, take me there. Check the comments. I'm looking, hold on, I'm looking. Ranching for food and profit. Hatch will provide free coal and food. Dracos, we're not going to touch on Dracos just yet, but it will be extremely good information. Puffs provide food and the oxalite for your space program. Ah. Millwood Farm was perfect. Top left, Millwood Farm. Oh, okay. So I want to plant Millwood. Oh, so I actually probably want it set up here, actually. Pneumatic doors, which are room. Put in the obvious spot to extend the wall. I need to replace our hydroponic pots, but you will build over the first few using them as a floor. Ranching station next to the door. Critter drop off, 2 feeders and a storage chest, then a single tile with a pneumatic door on it. Okay. I'm gonna learn this between this episode and the next one. And you're gonna be like, please just learn it now. Trust me, I will. We may actually just get rid of this whole setup we just put up here, because having them eat food is going to be very useful, and we're trying to transition into bristle blossoms instead of mealwood, so we can use one of these for ranching. Okay. Not at a farm station. Turns it out. Okay. Auto. Critters not cross auto door even if the dude is standing there. We want to move the far wall over. Fuse of the room size is 9. Okay, so we want a 96 tile room. Makes sense. Doesn't make stone hatches, which will eat your useless sedimentary rock and igneous. You do not want them eating sand, dirt. Those are too valuable. We have a dupe that's a rancher, so we handle the grooming at the station and the wrangling. Wrangling tool, bottom right. This is what I need to know. Drag across the entire map. Hatches burrow during the day, so you can't always see. Of course, they burrow during the day. Right. So I'll drag my wrangling tool across the earth, and hopefully they'll wrangle some hatches. Taken to critter drop off, where they can be tamed by grooming them. I can get rid of these airflow tiles because mealwood and hatches have no problem in CO2. There's a little bit of hydrogen in here, but that should be okay. Okay, so I've got the hatching for food and profit. I like this. Thank you very much. I'll be honest, I remember you writing that, but it was, for me, recording wise, so long ago, I'd actually forgotten you'd given that to me. So let's just, before we do anything, let's just get started on, we're going to want that. We want a 96 tile room, okay? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Okay, so right now we've got an 88 tile room. We want 96. That's fine. So 92, 90. Right, so we want a wall here. How much food does a hatch eat? Drops meat, it eats. How much meal? Okay, 700 mealwood a day. Will I need more mealwood in here? Like if I got rid of the, because you mentioned about getting rid of these, so I can make this a standard floor and then place all of the equipment I need. Would that then... You're a room, right? You are a separate room from all... Okay. Would I then want to get rid of these and make them all hydroponic farm tiles and just have as much mealwood produced as possible other than the equipment necessary? I think that's the case. I'll take some curative tablets. Have they begun doing this? Okay, they are, slowly but surely. Right, so this will give us food and it will actually give us coal. It will turn out igneous rock into coal, right? Which means I'll always have power. Which means my power woes will become more like power woes, dude. Which is a joke I made in a previous episode, but it was the one I made where there was no audio. And then I remade the joke again, but now I'm doing it a third time because the rule of threes is funny. Right, so what I'll be doing, I'm not going to be doing this now because we're about to end the episode, but I'm going to be getting rid of these ones. I'm going to be placing a... Where was it all? It's in food, right? I'm going to be placing a critter drop-off, a critter feeder, and I believe a grooming station, right? Grooming station. How big are you? See, okay, you're 2 wide and the other ones will be like 1 wide. And a storage chest, right? And then I'll store the igneous rock, the rubbish rocks I'll store in there. They can be fed to the hatches. Okay. Okay, so this whole thing, you're probably yelling at me while I was setting this up. I don't need this because I need to grow food, and there's no point in me growing more food over here when we're already growing food down here and are already in the position to attempt to transition our food into into bristle blossoms. Right, so like that. I do want more of these, by the way, so I'm going to set some up right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Then we can dig that out. However, for now, that is where we're going to end the episode. But trust me, I'm going to ranch. You're going to be so proud of me. I'm going to ranch. I'm going to read through that thing you gave me, but more in depth. I'm going to make sure I know what I'm doing. I'm going to turn this top mealwood farm into a ranch farm. And then, you owe me the explanation on Drecos. Although I understand I will need more hydrogen. But I can find some hydrogen from somewhere. I'll pull some from the spawn. And you never know, there might be just a hydrogen-rich environment somewhere that I can kind of tap for a little extra. But, yeah, for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you check the links in the description, ring the notification button, and I will see you next time for some high-octane hatch ranching action. Let's go, baby. Hatches. Woo!